I'm Craig Smyser with 1835 Realty. Amber Gordon is the art teacher at Laura Welch Bush Elementary in Steiner Ranch. She also owns an art haven out near Valente. We're going to visit Art Barn ATX on this episode of Discover Steiner Ranch. So this is Amber Gordon, the owner of Art Barn ATX. Amber, tell us a bit about what happens here at the Art Barn.
Oh my goodness, we have so many events here at the studio. You can have a birthday party, you can run, come up for summer camps. I have different workshops, seasonal workshops throughout the year. You can come in and just book a party with your friends and BYOB and create pretty much whatever works for you.
Okay. You opened in about the summer of 2018.
Yes.
Tell me a bit about the background. What led to you wanting to open this?
Well, I'm an art teacher at Laura Bush Elementary, and I started having parents ask me, do you do classes? Do you do workshops? And so I do what's called Process Art Day at the school, and so I kind of just turned that into parties and that type of thing. So it just kind of evolved. It started off as 2 rooms, and now we have 4 rooms. For kids and adults to come and experience art.
All right, so this is the main room, right?
Yes, this is the main room where guests will come in when they first arrive, and then for parties, and then they can set up here, and this is all their area. We have a whole full kitchen for them. And then the guests usually go into the other room, the kiddos, but for camp, we come in and the kids kind of find their seat, and then we get started right away for doing our activities at camp.
So obviously you're set up for something here.
Yes.
What is this set up for?
This is a setup for a splatter paint party today that's going to happen. And this is my lovely attire that I wear for splatter paints because I get as much paint on me as the kids do. So I have learned not to wear my best clothing. Otherwise I wouldn't have any nice clothing left. We have all kinds of different art on the walls that have either been kids' night out or art camps or private parties or classes. Or birthday parties. So a lot of times kids will come in here, and adults too, they'll come in and it's like a kid in a candy store, and they'll say, I want to do that, or I want to do that, or when can we do that? Do you have a party for that? When can I sign up for that? And it's so funny. And so when kids come in from a party, usually they come in and they go straight in here to the arcade room. This was my husband and my twin boys' idea. They were like, Mama, you got to have video games, and so my husband rebuilt these old arcade games, and they're the kind where you can choose like different old school video games like Pac-Man or Donkey Kong, which is amazing.
Kong.
Yes,
yeah, that was my game as a kid.
See, and then we will move into the ceramics room, and I have 2 kilns. I have 4 wheels, and a lot of times people will come and book private events of just them and their families, or then them and their work groups, because they're just interested in the kiln, the wheel, because it's just something they've never done, and they put it on their bucket list to try. And then we'll go into the splatter paint room, and this is where all the messy, fun magic happens. You'll notice the walls are very messy, and I tell kiddos and adults, you will look like this wall by the time the party is over. And the kids kind of look at you like, what? And I'm like, oh yeah.
Do you come dressed in clothes to get paint on, or are you putting smocks on them?
So no, aprons don't even stop anything. I tell the guests of honor to tell everybody to come in your old clothes, like what you've outworn. Sometimes they come and they provide shirts for them. And they get dirty from head to toe. And then we wash them up in the trough over there. They do not get 100% clean, but enough just to eat birthday treats and that type of stuff, so we're somewhat clean. The best part about this room, besides getting messy, is the glow in the dark room. The kids, it always happens every time I turn the glow in the light on. I always put my hands over my ears because they scream at the top of their lungs. They just get so excited.
So Amber, obviously Summer camps are a big deal out here at Art Barn ATX. So tell me about what goes on.
So during summer, I have themed weeks. They can choose which one, and I change it every summer, so it's not the same one. A lot of times the kids will say, well, what's happening next summer? So a lot of times I'll get ideas from them for the next summer. So during summer camp, we're inside, outside. I have tons of swings. We'll have a bounce house. We have an inflatable twister, which is super fun. I get on there and do that one. And then we have a 2-story, 60-foot water slide.
Wow.
It's an inflatable water slide. It's so awesome, and it's our last day of camp. It's a water day. So summer camps, inside, outside, very busy. We're using all 4 rooms pretty consistently throughout the day.
So whether you're looking for a place to have a fun kid's birthday party, a nice evening out with some other grown-ups, or a great place to send the kids for summer camp, Art Barn ATX is an absolute must. I'm Craig Smyser with 1835 Realty. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Discover Steiner Ranch. And remember, when you're ready to buy or sell a home in Steiner, I'm ready to help.